Kazakhstan remains a stable and reliable partner for foreign investors. Despite the global crisis, our economy demonstrates constant positive dynamics. We do our best to support investors and constantly improve support measures.
First President of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev.
Continuous inflow of investments is one of the key factors of stable development of economy, creation of jobs, and introduction of innovations. At the first years of independence, Kazakhstan faced a fundamental task of overcoming severe economic crisis during the transition from a centrally planned to a market economy. As a result of complicated negotiations under the leadership of the first president, Nursultan Nazarbayev, Kazakhstan, endowed with rich natural resources, managed to attract large international investors to the oil and gas, mining and metallurgy sectors. These measures laid the foundation for the economy, increased tax revenues, which contributed to stabilization of the social sphere. The next objective was the development of favorable conditions for doing business in Kazakhstan, and attraction of new international investors into various sectors of the economy. This required the creation of hard and soft infrastructure for investors. Kazakhstan's strategic location at the heart of Eurasia, between the world's largest markets, determines its important role in transcontinental routes. There have been substantial investments in the construction of roads and infrastructure facilities. Due to the targeted measures adopted by the government, Kazakhstan managed to create a legal infrastructure for support and protection of investments in accordance with global best practices. State support system in the priority sectors was introduced to provide various benefits and preferences, including conclusion of an investment contract. Over the years of independence, Kazakhstan has signed over 50 agreements on mutual encouragement and protection of investments with other countries aimed at ensuring investment inflows. In addition, dozens of bilateral and multilateral agreements were concluded to provide an access to foreign markets. Traditionally, Kazakhstan has been paying utmost attention to the protection of investors' rights. For this purpose, the Foreign Investors Council was established under the President of Kazakhstan, as well as the Council on Improvement of Investment Climate, an investment council chaired by the Prime Minister, who also performs duties of the Investment Ombudsman. Such systematic measures allowed Kazakhstan to form a favorable investment climate. This is evidenced by significant strengthening of the country's position in the international rankings important for investment decision makers. Thanks to this, following the development of extractive sectors, investors have become increasingly engaged in other areas, followed by the expansion of industrial production. New industries such as automotive, renewable energy, railroad equipment manufacturing, base oil production, high-tech pharmaceuticals, healthcare, and ICT have emerged in Kazakhstan. Over the years of independence, large foreign companies have become reliable partners of Kazakhstan. They have made an important contribution to the development of the country's economy. Currently, there are about 50,000 foreign-owned enterprises registered in Kazakhstan. In total, over the years of independence, the inflow of foreign investment into the economy of Kazakhstan amounted to more than $380 billion, out of which non-extractive sectors account for a significant amount. Implementation of economic diplomacy allows to untap the potential of more than 100 overseas institutions of Kazakhstan to cooperate with the international business community on attraction of investments. The established three-level system ensures close and efficient work of overseas institutions, central government, and local executive bodies. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is the coordinator of the entire system, and the national company Kazakh Invest acts as a unified operator. Kazakhstan's overseas institutions have been implementing the country investment programs, which include 5-year targets for attraction of investments. In his address, President of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, clearly outlined the measures and priorities for the investment policy implementation. Comprehensive development of the industrial and non-resource potential of Kazakhstan's economy through foreign investment and technology remains at the top of the agenda. In order to further stimulate investment activity, a new tool, the investment agreement, has been introduced to support large-scale strategic projects. food processing industry, tourism, and alternative energy continue demonstrating significant potential. Besides, production of green hydrogen, advanced processing of rare earth metals, IT industry, fintech, and other cutting-edge sectors are of great interest to investors. As a result of the progressive development over the 30 years of independence, Kazakhstan has established itself as a reliable business partner among the global investment community. Thanks to the trust of international partners and built-up infrastructure to support investment activities, Kazakhstan is confident about the future and ready to achieve the ambitious goals set by the country's leadership.